Alright, this is a follow-up video in reference to my ground cover with the bamboo. Do you see the bamboo? It's all over. It is a figment. It's a staple product in Brooklyn. It grows everywhere. It's invasive. It has roots that run 6 feet underground, and then it sends its shoots up. I thought putting ground cover would stop them. As you can see, the ground cover is under, then I put a brick under it, right? They're coming through. They are coming through the ground cover. Now these little pieces of things, you see them? Even that will send out a shoot. If for whatever reason you don't move every piece of this bamboo, every single piece, it will come back. It will make another plant next spring. Okay? So, this is, see that? There's one in the ground. I got that, but there's one in the ground. And where is it in the ground? Under my ground cover. So, new plan. Okay? New plan. I'm going to show you my new plan. As you can see, my banana is growing. My cabbage is forming. Right? And the whole time, this flower that everybody loves, this is the size of the vine in my garden. Look at the size of this vine. So, the flower now is here, so you know what's coming next. You know what's coming next? The seeds. And do you think once these things start growing, I can prevent the seeds? Do you think? Look, it's coming up. Look at it. It's coming up my crabapple tree. My crabapple tree could not survive this. Right? It will choke it eventually if I'm not out here every day to protect this tree. Because it's a baby tree. God, I hate those bugs. It's a small tree. I just planted it this year. So, if I'm not here to protect it from this vine will kill it. Yeah, it will kill it. Because it's for some reason, it's so thick. Look at the size of the leaves. Look at the size of the stems. I think it's because it's been growing here so many years that it gets bigger and bigger every year. I'm going to put a fence here so that this weed can grow in the back of the fence and thus make a whatever. But for now, at least my plum tree trying to fight them. But I know I got to come over there and cut off all them vines from the base. So, once I prep this section here to stop the weed taking back over and to avoid the cats thinking my mulch is a poop bed, then I'm going to work on the fence. Yeah, that'll be the next to do. As you can see, even though I pulled up every vine off my Christmas tree, it still died. It couldn't fight them. Couldn't win. Couldn't win. My olive tree is looking good. I thought it was going to put on some flowers this year, but it doesn't look that way. Maybe next year it'll do some flowering. Because it grew quite a bit this year. He was a baby in the pot. Brought him from a little pot. You know, one of them little miniature pots. And put him in here, and he loved being outside for the summer. So I think next year I'm going to move him to a bigger pot. I'm not going to put nothing else in there that's going to take away from his nutrients. He's going to be the only thing in that pot. And that I know is going to cause him to explode. So you see, again, these weeds come up with a pretty nice bush. Pretty color, right? And that's how they trick you too. Make you fall in love with the color and say, oh, that's a beautiful weed there. That's an assassin. Assassin, I tell you. Yeah. When I'm finished doing this section, I'm moving over. Blessings.